When I was teaching in a classroom, I was teaching, 15 people or so. And it took time for me to drive there and to do the classes and to drive back. And that didn't feel like a very efficient use of my time. I would go back and do that again in a heartbeat. It was a good experience. But with this idea that I want to benefit as many people as possible, I just kept coming back to that in my mind and saying, how can I do this bigger and better? And video courses seems to be the answer in every way. It's a way that I can reach everyone. I can reach the masses. Literally every single person that has an internet connection can participate in one of my video courses. I can provide that lesson to them for less cost. There's no textbook. They don't have to take notes even. I organize everything so that it's accessible again later. Go through it, do the process with me, whether it's AutoCAD or a virtual machine or programming. Do the process with me, you'll get a feel for it. Rewatch the parts you don't understand. In 6 months, when you're doing a project that, has something that you didn't reapply right then, well, go back and watch that part. Go watch the video on I/O or troubleshooting Ethernet or whatever. And it's right there for you. It seems to me like a much more efficient and effective way of learning something. It's cheaper. It doesn't require you to be on site somewhere. Man, industrial courses are often, the schedule is a pain in the butt. Rockwell Automation might have their course bounce between Chicago and somewhere in Florida and somewhere in Nevada. And, if you don't get exactly that timing, you're SOL. You can't learn that thing for $3,000. What if you could learn the thing for less at your own pace whenever you want and have access to it later? When have you, I've had training courses before when I just wished 2 years down the road, I wished I could go back to that training course or just watch that one little part because I can't remember how to do it now. You forget things. So I think this is really the best of all worlds, where the only drawback is that you don't have physical stuff that's part of the course. If you need an AutoCAD subscription, for example, you're going to have to get that yourself. But even with that AutoCAD license plus the course, it's still cheaper than going and taking an AutoCAD course. It just checks so many boxes. So our courses are generally intended to start with a relatively low level of experience. In the case of the virtual machines course, you're probably not going to be able to use it until you understand how to use your industrial software, whether it's for Rockwell PLCs or Omron or whatever. But you just have to be able to use a computer. You have to understand how to use a mouse and keyboard. You have to understand some of the basic concepts of, opening windows and things like that, and have sort of a general concept of what the hardware is in the computer. If you can understand, what RAM is, what a hard drive is, you're pretty well set. And I think anybody in industry that is targeted for already has to know that. So I think we're pretty good there. Regarding the AutoCAD course, that was intended for people who can read schematics. You have some basic familiarity there. And beyond that, we teach you everything. So I show you how to draw lines and boxes and circles and how to progress from there into efficient, effective drawings. Thanks for watching. If there's one thing I like more than making these videos, it's hearing what you have to say about them. So, leave a comment, share, like, or subscribe. Ooh.